There are 9 Minecraft default skins with absolutely no information or backstory on any of them. So today I'm going to try and figure out what country each character is from. That being said, where is Steve from? Well, Steve is an ambiguous brown, which automatically makes it like 30 times harder to figure out where he's from. One thing is clear though, both Ireland and Poland have no brown people, so let's cross those countries out. Now that leaves us with 193 countries, which is a pretty good start, especially when you can also just automatically cross out all of Asia, because Steve is very clearly not Asian. Now we are left with 150 countries, but let's just also cut out Africa because bro ain't black. I think Minecraft makes it very clear when a character is black. Now we're left with 96 countries, which is where things get tricky. Except it's not tricky at all when you realize that Minecraft has made a movie, which people from Mojang were heavily involved in. So after enduring the Minecraft movie for a second time, I found out that Steve is from Chugless, Idaho. Freaking Idaho out of all places. Congrats Idaho, I guess. Where is Alex from? Alex is a pasty white, which makes it pretty easy to already cross out Africa. We could also cross out South America, except for Uruguay, because apparently 88% of people there are white. That leaves us with about 130 countries. But then when you take into account that Alex has bright fiery ginger hair and absolutely no soul, we could pretty easily cross out everything except for North America, Ireland, Scotland, and the Scandinavian countries. That leaves us with only about 8 countries. Now all we have to do is grab our brains from out of our asses and realize that Alex is based off of Jeb, one of the lead developers in Minecraft, and bro is from Sweden. So yeah, I think this one was pretty straightforward. Where is Minecraft Sunny from? Sunny has the classic burnt white person skin tone, where it's kind of tan but with a tinge of orange, so we could pretty easily rule out Africa and South America, except for South Africa and Uruguay, because apparently some white people like to customize their spawn point. That leaves us with about 131 countries. From there, we could focus on his chopped ass bowl cut, which I thought was a hat. This haircut is primarily popular in Asia, North America, and Europe, so let's scribble everything else out. That leaves us with about 101 countries. Now it comes down to Sunny's fit and his bionic arm. Bro is very clearly a farmer, and this type of outfit is mostly found in the US and Canada. So now we're down to 2 countries. And using my big brain, I swiftly googled which of the 2 countries has the most prosthetic arms. And the answer was unsurprisingly, America. Yeah, baby. I guess we're really clumsy farmers. Where is Minecraft Zuri from? Now obviously she's black, and if you didn't know this, you're blind. So already we could cross out a whole bunch of Europe because everyone knows black Europeans don't exist, except in France. So that leaves us with about 151 countries. But we can easily chop that number down by crossing out Asia, because, well, it's Asia. So now we're down to about 102 countries. So using my fingers and my 2 brain cells, I looked up where the name Zuri is most common, and I was able to cross out everything except for the United States, Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda. Now everything comes down to Zuri's outfit, which I thought looked a whole lot like a school uniform. So I researched African schools until I found this image of a Ugandan school uniform. So Zuri is from Uganda confirmed. Do you know the way? Where is Minecraft Efit from? We can immediately assume she's not from North Korea because you would get killed for dyeing your hair there. She's also pretty brown and very purple, which actually gives away a lot. So much so that I'm willing to scribble out everything except for the Middle East. You see, the color purple in one particular country is a symbol of protest for females, and the name Efit is actually an empowering name that means brave person or hero in that one particular country. The country that I'm talking about is Turkey. Efit is a Turkey confirmed. Where is Minecraft McKenna from? McKenna has the darkest skin of the crew, which may lead you to immediately think Africa, but that's actually not the case. Also, that's a little bit racist. That leaves us with about 141 countries, but I could pretty confidently cut out every single country except for 1, all because of 2 key features: McKenna's color scheme and her name. Both pink and golden yellow are associated with 2 specific islands. Also, her name literally means the happy one or born of fire, which all perfectly ties into this one location. The location that I'm talking about is Hawaii, aka the United States. Where is Minecraft Nor from? Nor has a very interesting look to him. The long hair paired with the darker skin immediately made me think of Central and South America, but I ended up being completely wrong about this. You see, the name Nor is a unisex Arabic name, which is unsurprisingly most popular in Arabic countries. That being said, we're only really left with about 22 countries, but only a handful of them have modernized cities with hipster long-haired dudes. On top of all of that, Nor is literally wearing the colors of the flags of many of the Arabic countries. So all in all, my best guess for where Nor is from is the United Arab Emirates. Andrew Tate. Where is Minecraft Ari from? Ari is pretty white and appears to have ginger hair, though it's not as bright and fiery as Alex's. So maybe Ari still has a soul. Apart from that, her name seems to have Scandinavian roots, which sort of tracks because Minecraft is a very Scandinavian game. So in theory, we could cross out every single country except for the Scandinavian ones. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves, because Nordic countries also like to use this name. In fact, the country that I think Ari is from is actually a Nordic country, and that's because they have the highest number of people named Ari, and that country is Finland. Congrats, Finnish people, be happy. Where is Minecraft Kai from? Kai is pretty damn white with bright blonde hair, but appears to also be wearing some sort of Japanese outfit, or perhaps it's a Scandinavian outfit, which would make a lot more sense since he's extremely white. But then what's up with these Japanese looking wooden sandals? Or maybe they're just normal sandals. To be honest, Kai is extremely confusing. Even his name has Japanese and Scandinavian roots, so maybe that's the point. I don't know, but based off his long blonde hair, green eyes, and Scandinavian roots, my best guess for Kai is Norway. Maybe bro just watches a lot of anime too. Where are Minecraft villagers from? Now obviously these guys are fictional characters, but they actually can be traced back to one very specific location on Earth. And I bet you guys can't guess it. Originally I thought villagers were based off the proboscis monkey, which could be found in Brunei, Malaysia, and Indonesia. But that may just be half of the truth. You see, there's a SpongeBob episode titled SB-129 that introduces a character that highly resembles the villager. The character in question is Caveman Squidward. But hold on, because it gets deeper. The SpongeBob cast lives in Bikini Bottom, which is based on a real-life location not too far from Brunei, Malaysia, and Indonesia. This place is called Bikini Atoll, which is located in the Republic of the Marshall Islands. So it may not be too far-fetched for the monkeys to get a little freaky with Caveman Squidward and pop out this ugly atrocity. Or maybe I'm just going insane. Subscribe.